Court is calling 2024 CR 2831, State of Texas versus Brandon Diaz. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Martin Garrett.
And are you Mr. Diaz?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Diaz, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with endangering of a child? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were...
This isn't just another courtroom hearing. Brandon Diaz stands accused of child endangerment, a felony carrying up to 2 years behind bars. But the real twist? What unfolds here is far more complicated than a simple guilty plea.
Consideration 2024 CR 007983. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years, and they're recommending parenting classes. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
State any evidence. Any objection?
No objections.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. We'll waive PSI.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I've represented him for over a year now, and it was very clear he wanted to accept responsibility for this. He proactively asked me if there's anything he could do to help improve the situation and help himself. He's already taken the parenting class. That was from a list of providers that the probation officer provided him. He unfortunately can't undo the past, but he is really focused on the future, wanting to be a better person, a better father, a better role model. So I respectfully request you follow the plea agreement.
All right. Is CPS involved in your life, Mr. Diaz?
No, ma'am, not at the moment. Not right now.
Were they previously involved in your life?
I believe so. When this incident had occurred, I believe that they were involved, and then they closed the CPS case.
All right. And when they closed the case, what did they do?
So when they opened it, I was in custody in jail. So I don't know too much about it, but I know that the CPS went to my parents and my son's mother's house, and then they closed it within a month, I believe, while I was in there.
All right. And how old were you at the time of this offense?
24.
How many children do you have other than this 3-year-old?
That's it, Your Honor, just my 3-year-old.
So do you realize what could have happened?
Yes, Your Honor, and it breaks my heart to this day that I had put my own son through that.
Notice how Diaz admits panic led him to flee police. The judge breaks down why that "get home safe" myth is legally false. Do you think panic is a valid excuse, or just reckless disregard?
And I just panicked, and I just was planning just driving straight home, and I was just really panicking.
All right. Those rules that people seem to think are true, or the law that people think are true, that if the police are pulling them over, as long as they make it home, then they're done. There's no crime. That's not true. The only thing that happens when you continue to drive at a high rate of speed and you get home, you just picked up a new case, which is evading the police, which is a 3rd-degree felony. And then you could have killed your child. You could have injured your child. And your child probably suffered some trauma because his father is speeding with him in a vehicle and the police are behind and they're saying high rates of speed. And guess what? If somebody's brake checking you, then you know what that means? If you have to swerve to get around them, that you're not following the rules you were taught when you got your driver's license. Because even if somebody were to brake check, you're supposed to have enough distance between you and the car in front of you where you can stop, even if it's an emergency. Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I'm a water assistant. I work 35 hours a week. We don't get the full time, but I work Monday through Friday.
Okay.
And I've been working there for a while.
How far did you go in school?
9th grade, Your Honor.
All right. So what do you want to do with the rest of your life?
Well, I plan on, right now, I'm actually going to go to Palo Alto in September for my GED. I already did the enrollment and everything. I'm just waiting for the new class to start. And then once I obtain my GED, I'm going to try to get myself into a trade school as far as mechanics. I heard that there was a real good one on military, ISPT.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get myself into that and just be a better role model for my son and do great things.
Okay, awesome. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. Take in consideration 2024 007983. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. And probation, I don't want him to end up losing employment because he has to do UAs. So that'll be within 24 hours of request. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I'm going to order 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 hours of those will be waived once he obtains his GED or is in some type of trade school and he obtains a certificate. And the remaining community service hours will be waived if he provides proof that he's completed parenting classes. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month.
Here's where it gets tense. Probation terms are strict. Community service, GED completion, parenting classes, and field visits. The court is giving Diaz a chance, but do you
What else you
believe
need
these
from the court to
conditions
be
are fair or
successful
too
on this
lenient?
probation?
No, Your Honor. No, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. And the 187 District Court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue that pops up that you need help with, let your probation officer know. If you feel as though they're not addressing your issue, then you can always come back to court. We're here Monday through Friday, not on holidays though, and not after hours, and you can come in and address it with me. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. The court is calling 2024 CR 231 State versus Brandon Edward Diaz. Can I have parties announce?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Martin Guerra, attorney for Brandon Edward Diaz.
And are you Mr. Diaz?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Brandon Edward Diaz who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 2831 for the offense of endangering a child, criminal negligence, on August 14, 2024 for a period of 3 years?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violation of condition number 1. On or about the 4th day of May, 2025, in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Brandon Edward Diaz, committed the offense of reckless driving in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. That is to deny the motion, alter and amend his conditions on this probation to add defensive driving program and MRT.
All right. He's already been given defensive driving.
Your Honor, he actually did an aggressive driving course. He did that prior to even being placed on probation.
Okay. Well, obviously it's not working. You want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Brandon Edward Diaz.
All right. So first things first, let's just get it out of the way. Do you want to go to the state jail facility for 2 years?
No,
Then why do you keep doing silly things?
There's no excuse. I made a poor choice, and I promise I'll never make a poor choice.
Why are you making a poor choice?
I wasn't thinking, and I don't know if it has to do with decisions that I'm making, but I really can't make an excuse for this.
And how old are you?
I am 26, Your Honor.
And obviously you have a child.
Yes, Your Honor.
Was the child in the vehicle at the time?
No,
And how old is your child?
child is 5. He's going to be 6 in March of next year.
All right. If you go to the state jail facility for 2 years, your child will be 8 when you're released. Is that what you want?
No, Your Honor.
So how did you get to court today?
Actually, my girlfriend dropped me off.
All right. Then your girlfriend is going to be doing a lot of dropping off because as punishment for this, you're not going to be allowed to drive.
Yes,
And I'm going to deny the motion, alter amend conditions to include the MRT.
In the end, Diaz avoids jail but faces harsh probation, no driving for months, defensive courses, and MRT. The case highlights second chances, but only if he changes. What's your take on this ruling? Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more dramatic courtroom moments.